Lillian, today is finally our wedding day. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so glad I met you. I'm leaving now. Are you ready?
Good morning, Frank. I've been really looking forward to today too. I'm leaving in about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah? Great. The weather's beautiful and it's a great day for photos.
I'm a sunny girl, you know. We're planning to have it outside, so it's great that the weather's nice.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, actually, I've been checking the weather forecast on a daily basis, and it's like I'm excited one day, worried the next.
Oh yeah?
By the way, did you talk to Fiona today?
Why? What's up with Fiona? She came back to the house last night. She did say she was looking forward to the wedding.
Well, we talked about it before, right? Fiona said she doesn't like me. She's not very nice when she talks to me. She even told me that she didn't want to go to the wedding. And yet the other night when we were having dinner at your parents' house, she said, I think I will go to the wedding. I can't get it out of my head the way she looked at me and smirked. I hope she's not up to something.
Why? What can Fiona do? Besides, she's my sister. Of course she wants us to be happy. She's always been close to me. It's not that she doesn't like you. It's that she feels like I'm being taken away from her. I'm sure she'll come to like you too. After all, you're the one I love.
You're right. I'm putting too much into it. I'm sorry for downing your sister, Frank. Just forget what I said.
Don't worry about it. I know this is just a once-in-a-lifetime event for you, and I know you are anxious about it.
Thanks. I'm ready, so I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, take care. I'll see you later.
Surprise! It went off as planned. I would never approve of you getting married to my brother. I didn't even want to come to the wedding. You don't even look good in a wedding dress. I don't know why he wanted an ugly plain girl like you. Now that I pushed you into the pool, I feel a little better. I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault for choosing a place with a pool in the first place. And what's with the fancy pool spectacle anyway? I made it clear all along that I didn't want you two to get married. Now you see what happens when you don't listen to me. You're so lame, almost drowning in that shallow of water. Seeing the desperation in your face made you even uglier. Oh my god, I'll probably dream about it tonight. But I don't think there could have been a better surprise. The bride falling into the pool? It was the best gift, wasn't it? It fits you, the one who took my brother away from me. Well, my work is done here, and it looks like it's going to be a while before the reception continues. I'm out of here.
I didn't expect Fiona to push you into the pool. It turned out to be a nice surprise. Everyone was laughing so hard. You're too old to drown in such a shallow pool. Oh, that was hilarious. A wedding with laughter, that's what I'm talking about. The dress change, everyone knew what's going on. I told them it would take a little time. It's okay if you're a little late, but come back as soon as you can. Lillian, you're taking too long. We can't keep everyone waiting any longer. We've already finished playing the profile video. Everyone's getting tired of waiting. Are you sulking? She did that as a surprise for us, you know. There's no need to be so angry. She even timed it to coincide with your changing. It was time to change anyway, so why not? The place is starting to get a little restless. You don't want to worry everyone just because you fell into the pool. Even the people at the ceremony are worried. How much longer is this going to take? I know you're looking at your cell phone. Anyway, get back to me as soon as you can.
The ceremony is cancelled. I've notified the ceremony staff. I think they're going to start making announcements now.
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't need to tell you. Just get a divorce.
Huh? Divorce? We just got married. You were looking forward to today's wedding too. And now you're divorcing me just because my sister pushed you into a swimming pool? Come on, just get out here. Let's continue with the wedding, I'm begging you. Lillian?
It's over, the wedding party and you siblings. Tell your sister so too.
Lillian, what do you mean it's over? Don't go talking crazy. I've been trying to reach you every day. Why don't you answer your phone? Please call me or send me a text. Just get back to me. I can't believe you actually called off the wedding. Why are you so angry? It was my relative who did it. You could have just laughed and forgiven her.
Laugh and forgive? Are you an idiot?
Just when I think you finally answer me. What's with the idiot? Divorce, you're kidding, right? Besides, I've been trying to get a hold of you this whole time. Why didn't you answer me? I didn't want to cancel the wedding. I didn't know how to explain to everyone what happened after that. It was so hard. And because you cancelled the reception halfway through, I had to return the wedding gifts to everyone. Thanks to that, we had to pay the entire $40,000 for the wedding. What are you going to do about it? If you insist on a divorce, then you should pay all the expenses. You don't want to do that, do you? So stop talking about divorce.
What's that? Still no word from the lawyer?
Huh?
I don't care what happens. We're getting a divorce. Of course, you'll pay me compensation and you'll pay for the whole wedding, right?
What? Lawyer? Why are you being so dramatic?
Dramatic? I almost died, remember? How can you say that?
Almost died? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're overreacting.
I'm saying I want a divorce because you're like that.
Like what?
You can say that because you don't know what I went through after that.
What? What do you mean? I know that my sister pushed you into the pool because I saw it too. I also know that you almost drowned and the staff rushed to your rescue. I didn't think anyone could drown in such a shallow pool. I couldn't help laughing though. Ah, are you mad because I laughed? You can't divorce me over something like that.
Of course I'm mad that you laughed. It's not that you laughed, but you and Fiona were laughing together. How can you laugh when your wife is dying? I really can't believe it.
So you're overreacting when you say you were dying, aren't you?
Since you don't seem to know anything, let me tell you about what I went through.
What?
First of all, you've never worn one, so you wouldn't understand. But a wedding dress is very heavy. The dress I wore weighed over 20 pounds.
No way, that much?
I wouldn't lie about something like that. On top of that, I was wearing shoes with heels I don't normally wear. I couldn't even walk properly. Suddenly, I was pushed into the pool. There was nothing I could do. The next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed. Do you know what that means?
What?
If you don't know, I'll tell you. I was unconscious. The doctors told me that if they had gotten to me a little later, I probably wouldn't have made it.
What? No way.
What I'm telling you is true. How can you say I'm exaggerating?
I had no idea it was so bad. But what can I say?
You know, on the day of the wedding, they suddenly cancelled it. Don't you think it's strange that my mother was the one calling? Normally, I would have done it.
I guess that's because you were really angry.
Well, I was angry. Even if I was angry, it had nothing to do with the people who attended the event. I apologized sincerely. I was in a life and death situation at that time.
But then, come on, I got a text from you saying you wanted a divorce. Could it be that message?
It was my mother.
Seriously?
Of course, I feel the same way as my mother. But that's how my mother felt when she told you at that time that you should divorce me. You and Fiona's behavior angered my mother that much. I hadn't even regained consciousness yet at that time. So my mother had no choice but to call you on my cell phone, okay?
Oh no. Lillian, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll take care of the money for the wedding. So give me another chance.
It's not just the wedding that you're paying for, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm still in the hospital. Of course, you're going to pay for my hospital bills. And my dress got ripped when they were trying to rescue me. The rental company wants $5,000 to pay for it. I'm also filing attempted murder charges against Fiona.
Oh, come on, you're kidding. You don't have to go that far. Attempted murder? You're making too much of a big deal of this.
Excuse me? Did you hear what I said? I told you I almost lost my life. What the hell is it if it's not attempted murder?
Well,
I will never forgive you or Fiona. I lost my memory halfway through, but I'll never forget the look on your faces when you and Fiona were laughing.
I'm so sorry. It was our fault. I had no idea what had happened.
If you could just say you're sorry, there would be no need for the police. So then, you can talk to my lawyer. Be sure to pay up.
I don't have that kind of money. Please forgive me. How did this happen? I was against divorce, but the lawyer just went ahead and did it. I just don't agree.
You don't have to agree. We're already divorced.
I could understand if it were just me, but why are you demanding compensation from Fiona too? She's my sister, so she has nothing to do with the divorce.
I didn't think you were that stupid. Well, if nothing to do with it means she's the reason for all of this. Besides, aside from the divorce, she pushed me into the pool. That girl almost killed me, so I think it's my right to demand compensation. Besides, I asked you about all this on the wedding day, didn't I? I told you that I was worried that she didn't like me and that she was up to something. And you said you're overthinking this, she's my sister. And then you tell me not to ask for compensation? Don't push your luck.
I'm not pushing anything.
I knew she didn't like me. And I at least can imagine a little how it would feel to have the brother you love taken away from you. So that's when you told me you would keep an eye on her for me. If you had at least got angry at your sister who pushed me in the pool. Or had at least rushed to the hospital right away. I don't think I would have asked for a divorce or compensation either. But you and that little girl laughing at me. Your wife is hanging on for her life. You didn't even go to the hospital. How can you forgive someone like that? Rather than a pool, the two of you should fall deep into hell. I will never forgive you.
Oh, come on now. I admit I was wrong. I guess I didn't think it through enough. I never thought anything like that would happen to you. I'm pathetic, but I just wasn't thinking. Please, I'll change. Give me a chance to rebuild our relationship. I'll give Fiona a good talking to.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about? There's no way we can rebuild this now, is there? It's too late to apologize.
Come on.
Now you can deal with the lawyer. Goodbye.
Lillian, how are you? I've wanted to see you for a long time. But I thought I had no right to contact you until I finished paying off the debt I created when I paid you. So I've been working hard to save money and pay off my debt. And now that I'm finally done paying it back, I thought I could start over with you again. I heard you are getting remarried. And I heard the wedding is today. That's why my friend told me to give up. You really love me too, don't you, Lillian? Don't remarry another man just because you're lonely. Let's be together again. I'm coming to pick you up now, so wait for me. Lillian, wasn't the wedding at the K Hotel at 11:30 today? That's what I heard from Terry, so I just popped in. Someone totally different was having a wedding. The hotel security guards threw me out, and I didn't know what was going on. What on earth happened?
I can't believe you actually went to the wedding. Why now of all times? I really can't believe it.
Lillian, finally you answered. Lillian, aren't you in the middle of a wedding right now? Wasn't it at the K Hotel? Maybe you couldn't forget about me, and so you cancelled the wedding?
Don't be silly. The wedding was yesterday.
What? Oh, no way, really? Oh man, that Terry guy, he gave me the wrong information.
No, he didn't.
Huh? What do you mean?
Terry contacted me a while ago. He said you've been sniffing around about me and that you wanted to start over. He told you about the wedding, hoping you would give up on me. After you told him you were going to crash the wedding, he was kind enough to purposefully give you the wrong info about the hotel, time, and date.
Oh, come on. Why is he taking your side?
On the contrary, why would he take your side? You've got a pretty bad reputation around them now. Maybe you haven't noticed?
Yes, I thought everyone was cold, but I didn't think it was that bad. Lillian, don't abandon me. I beg you, please try again with me. I still love you, Lillian.
No thanks. I don't even want to see your face again. I never expected to hear from you. So I just kept my contact info as it was. But even just a text message from you is unbearable, so I'm blocking you.
Oh no.
Goodbye. Frank crashed a stranger's wedding. For causing the commotion to their wedding, he was charged $40,000 in damages. It took him 3 years to finally pay it off. So now he's gone into debt again. And it's for a really stupid reason. Oh, and also, Terry told me about Frank and his sister. She pushed me into the pool in my wedding dress at the wedding. It probably got around to all the people who were attending. Everyone close to her has since disappeared. Her parents even blamed her, saying she ruined her brother's marriage. Fiona tried to brush it off, saying that it was okay because she had her favorite brother. But the fact still remains that she's the reason her brother's marriage was destroyed. In spite of that, she refused to pay any compensation, saying, "I will never pay compensation to that kind of woman." So, Frank even had to pay the compensation for his sister. He finally became fed up with her and started to become cold towards her. In the end, she was really left all alone. It seems that she is unemployed and just stays at home. She brought all this on herself for what she did. I feel better now that they got what they had coming to them for what they did to me. My current husband is always considerate to me. He takes good care of me, and I am really happy now. It turned out to be a good thing that all that happened, and I was able to divorce Frank.